Hello, and welcome to the Grumpy Gobbler channel. My name's Noah, and in today's video, June and I go camping at an epic spot in Utah. It's gonna be awesome. Take a look.
I still remember your number, can say those digits by heart. With that first drink of the summer, I think about where you are. I dialed 235, are you alive? How I miss our late night drives and 4-6. How was it? In my mind I flip a switch and 7-2, forgetting you is something I can't seem to do. Even though we were just kids, I close my eyes, I'm waiting for the lightning strike to knock me back to 2005, before you took that cross-country flight, before we said goodbye. I still remember the house now.
Thought I'd check in.
Heart beating out.
We had breakfast about half an hour ago. We had breakfast burritos. They were awesome. June was nice enough to clean up after breakfast. And now that there's more light down here, I thought I'd show you again our view. It's a long way down. Whoop! Just kidding. Stunningly beautiful. In case I didn't mention it before, that is the Colorado River, Fisher Towers. And you see the road going up to the Fisher Towers trailhead. This other road over here, that's Onion Creek. And you see that plateau out there, maybe. And that's where we were going to camp, but we decided to come here instead. And I'm glad we did. It's an awesome spot. I'm hoping nobody shows up here today. We shall see. Take a little walk. And I'll try to do this without tripping and falling and scaring June half to death. She just giggled. So I'm walking down here, down to this other little plateau. I'm not particularly fond of heights. And little nut clench. Because that is a long way down. Long. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to chill and relax today. And because I have to work on Tuesday and we were going to come back on Monday. Monday would have been a long day, get back late, and I like to have a day cushion at the end of a trip, kind of clean up and relax a little bit. So we decided we'll probably leave tomorrow morning. That way we can take our time and have some fun on the way out, and we don't care if we get home at midnight or whatever. And I can do some drone work, which I wasn't able to do on the way in here because we were running out of time. And I'm glad we did do that, or did not fly, because when we got here the sun was just going down, so we had just a little bit of light left to set up camp. Let's see what's over here. Not clinch again. That is a long way down. Okay, I thought I'd do a little update here. One about the beer selection, the other about the music selection for right now. So, this is a beer I had earlier. This is from, obviously, Sierra Nevada. Fantastic Haze Imperial IPA. This one's not bad. But I don't think I'll be buying Sierra Nevada anymore. This Big Little Thing IPA, Hazy Little Thing IPA, those just weren't all that good. So, just not my taste. To each his own. Chocolate and vanilla thing. Just not really what I prefer to drink. So, we took the wrong beer here. The next thing is, we've been listening to music when we can, when nobody's here. I turn it off when people are here because I don't want to interrupt what they're doing, which will bring me to my next topic after I talk about music. We are listening currently to Zach Williams. Zach Williams is a Christian artist, and I'm not particularly religious, but for some reason, I do like Christian music. And that is because Christian music tends to be more positive and uplifting. And with what's going on in the world today, sometimes it's a good thing. So that is why I listen to Christian music. And some artists are really good. I like Mercy Me. I like, excuse the noise of that plane right there. I like Zach Williams. I really like Zach Williams. And I'm just going to go ahead and film this plane. And wonder if they're actually looking down at us. Hello. Hi. Sorry about the loud noise. It is about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and like I said, bringing me to my other subject, which is this area has been full of Broncos today. So starting at about 11 o'clock, we just had, I think we had 2 or 3 groups, possibly 4, maybe just 3 groups of Broncos, maybe 8 to 10 Broncos each group. And evidently, this is one of the areas where Ford has their, I don't know what you would call it. It's not really training, because I don't think they're really training these people, but it's like a Bronco experience thing. And I've talked about it in previous videos. We've stayed at Red Cliffs Lodge, which is not that place right down there, but farther down towards Moab. And it's a great place, and they've taken over one of the buildings there. It used to be a winery. And that's where they host the Bronco experience, and they come and do the trail that we've taken. And one of the spots they stop is here. And so they take everybody here, and this is kind of their lunch spot. Not a bad spot to have lunch, because it's quite the view, and for people that aren't from this area, this would be quite the place to have lunch. So we've seen and talked to a lot of people today, and if you know me, I'm not very into that, and I come here to be away from people. We come to these places to be away from people, although for some reason I was more social this time and talked to a lot of people, mostly about my 4Runner, because people were curious about that, and my drawer system, people were curious about that. Maybe I convinced a Ford owner to cancel their reservation and buy a 4Runner. That'd be funny. But this was just packed with 4Runners. And so a group would leave right when another group was coming. So we had tons of, I've only seen a couple Broncos in the wild. And now I got to see a ton of them and look at the inside of them. And I do like them, but not enough to justify getting rid of that thing. Yeah, another piece of trash. I already climbed down. I climbed down that to get to a a paper plate that I saw over there. Now I got to see if I can climb down that, get over here, and get to where this tree is so I can get that piece of trash. That's going to be a little harder to get to. But I will do that because I just don't want that to be there. So we'll see. I'll do that a little bit later. I probably should do it sooner rather than later because I'm already 3 beers in. And doing that when I'm more than that, probably not a wise idea when you have a 1,000-foot drop if you make a mistake.
Oh, thank you.
But you don't really need them.
Okay.
You just kind of aim this in my direction.
Okay.
Okay, this is going to be June filming me trying to get a piece of trash. And hopefully I don't fall to my death. If I do, it's not June's fault.
And she gets everything.
And she gets everything. So this is record of that. She gets everything.
Including the Forerunner.
Including the Forerunner.
Have fun.
So you know this is a long way down. You need to say it because the mic won't pick me up, I don't think.
Oh, okay. If he...
Speak into the microphone, you have it off center.
Okay. If he falls, it's a long, long ways down. It will hurt when he finally lands. Good job, babe. What did we talk about earlier?
I didn't go close to the edge.
Well, look at that.
This is why you don't litter. I risked my life. This trash doesn't pick up itself, people.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Noah Martin.
Ta-da!
Would you like this back?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, June, for filming that.
You're welcome.
Please watch your trash. I'm lazy, out of shape, and fat. And I didn't like hiking over there to get that. So, don't make me do that. And if I did happen to fall to my death, June would probably be happy. But the person that dropped this savage, so meaty, it's savage size Slim Jim, it would be your fault. Because if you didn't litter, I wouldn't have done it. So, for one thing, I don't understand the savage, so meaty, it's savage size thing. Slim Jim, but to each his own. All right, now that that's done, I'm going to go back to drinking beer with June. Ta-ta. So on the menu tonight is tacos. Another nice, easy dinner. Actually, not another because it's the only dinner we've made. But just like breakfast is a nice, easy meal. And for taco seasoning, we're having Taco Bell original taco seasoning. We get this at Walmart, and it's really good. It's the best taco seasoning there is. We tried Lowry's and other brands. No. Get this if you possibly can, because this is really good. Hopefully you can see that. I don't know what, I can't see the screen, so I have no idea what you can see.
Well, I can get the cheese out, didn't I?
All right, so I browned the meat, and this is going to be a gourmet recipe. I browned the meat. I gotta go add water to this, and then the taco seasoning. So let me go add some water to this, which I have to go to the front of the vehicle for. All right, so I guessed on the water. And I might have added too much, but we'll see. Now to add the seasoning mix. Bring that to a boil. Okay. So with the taco meat, we're going to have sour cream, cilantro, and salsa.
And avocado.
And June's going to have avocado. I'm not going to have avocado. For the salsa, we're going to have this salsa fresca, mild. And this is from Safeway. It's Safeway Select or something. And this is really, really good. Alright, so I'm going to stop filming now. We're going to eat our dinner. It's going to be spectacular, of course. And we're going to go enjoy the view, which you can't see right now. But maybe I'll mix in some other stuff, and you'll see it. Well, I realized that, actually June reminded me, I had not filmed our sleeping arrangements. That is our Gazelle T4. When we camp together, that's what we use, because we both can't fit in the 4Runner. Well, we probably could, but it wouldn't be comfortable. This tent is awesome. Very, very easy to set up. I wish it was just a tad bit bigger. You'll see in the inside. Because we have these Coleman cots, they take up a lot of room. So you can see the size of the path down there. But very comfortable in here. I wouldn't want to use this tent as a summer tent because there's not a lot of mesh. You can just see the size of the windows. That's a door over there, and that is all screened if you open the external flap, just like the one I just poked the camera through. But it is an awesome tent. And like I said, very, very easy to set up. And we found a nice flat spot to put it on, not too far away from the vehicles, which are right over there. Right over there. And June likes to pick out these little lights as a pathway for when it's dark. And me being me, I'm going to show you the toilet. And so, obviously, that's our toilet. And that's a view while you're doing your business. Not too far away from the tent, but far enough. Anyways, that is our sleeping arrangements when we're together. I love that tent.
I still remember your number. Can say those digits by heart. With that first drink of the summer, I think about where you are. I dialed 235, are you alive? How I miss our late night drives in 4-6. How is it? In my mind I flip a switch and 7-2, forgetting you is something I can't seem to do. Even though we were just kids, I close my eyes, I'm waiting for the lightning strike to knock me back to 2005, before you took that cross-country flight, before we said goodbye. heart beating out in my chest, and walking up to your front door, I can still see the address. I dialed 235, are you alive? How I miss our late night drives and 4-6 hours in. In my mind I flip a switch, and 7-2 forgetting you is something I can't seem to do, even though we were just kids. I close my eyes, I'm waiting for the lightning strike to take me back to 2005, before you took that cross-country flight, before we said goodbye. Before we said goodbye.
All right, I think we're on the right trail, but it's a little hard to tell. There's trails going all over the place here. And so this is the second time we're on this little stretch, because the last time I told June to take a right or a left at the bottom, and actually we needed to go right. Okay, this does look familiar. All right, this is a good little drop here. Whoa! Try and not lose my mic. And actually, that looks familiar. So I flew a couple times so far trying to fly the Skydio, and it really had a hard time keeping track of me. And that's a little disappointing, because I just updated the firmware, and the last time I flew it, it did just fine following me. Never had a problem, never lost me, or never really lost me. And this time, it just really lost me. So I'm going to pause for a second, talk to June.
Here goes Noah up the wall. He makes it look so easy. I know my little girl can handle this. Nice job, babe. He's a great driver.
Go! A little aggressive, but she made it. She's probably not too happy about bashing her truck around, but just to give you an idea, you won't be able to tell on camera. But while it's not real hard, it's not real easy either.
Well, we are back on pavement. We're on
128 heading north to I-70. It was fun getting out of there. June did great. She doesn't have much experience off-road, but she did great. In fact, I never had to spot her. She just did everything, so that was good. What else can I say about the trip? By now you've seen all the drone footage, so you can see what an epic spot we were in. And it was very relaxing, except the time all the Bronco people were there. It was nice when they left. Although it was nice to chat to some of them, it was nice to have our spot back to ourselves. A couple other people showed up. So it is a popular spot, so that's the risk of camping there. What we do know going forward is we have to go there, get there on a Sunday and leave on a Wednesday, because the Bronco experience doesn't happen on Mondays and Tuesdays. So if we want it more to ourselves, then that's the time to go. Lesson learned, we had no idea the Bronco thing was going on. So anyhow, I don't know, I'll probably check in later, but just in case I don't, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'll see how long the footage is. This may be a single part, this may be a two-part, I don't know. June seems to think I should break these things up. My last video was 30 minutes, kind of a long one. And she says I should break it up to create interest. I don't know about that. So I just like getting it done and putting it up. And so, like I was saying, if you like it, give me a like. If you like my content, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Let's see, what else? That's it. And this is the last one. Last time I check in, and thanks for watching. Gobbler out.